Hi my friends, hope you're having a wonderful week. This week I'm going to talk about how to add more spice to your life. So before I get into that teaching, if you don't know me well, you don't know me already, one of the things you'll know about me is that I'm this ultra structured, ultra regimented individual. It's like I got my whole day set up with my training, what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna work on, what I'm gonna do. It's, I have these rituals, and I feel that, structure of our life is so important in order to have the right function, in order to create the right results. So I'm a bit of a stickler when it comes to that. And I also say to people that, in life, we never plan to fail, but you could fail to plan. So I'm this super ultra planner, organizer, and have structure in my life. And one of the things that I don't throw a ton of my life in is this idea of spontaneity. And I had this really cool experience this past week in that I was speaking at this event and there was all these women there, and it was a super awesome event, and at the end I really got to connect with some people, and I got to connect with this really amazing artist who I absolutely adore her work, and she actually has a gallery in town. And a few days ago I was walking down the street and I walked by and I checked out this gallery, and I was like, wow, that seems like some pretty cool artwork. And then I looked at the name, and sure enough, it was the woman who I'd actually met, who was at my speaking event, and we connected afterwards. So I pulled a U-turn, I walked back in there and threw my watch out the window, even though I kind of had to be somewhere, should have been somewhere, it wasn't an important meeting or anything like that. Walked inside, asked if she was there to the concierge at the front of the gallery, and she was actually in the back doing some work, working on some of her designs, and she came out and we had this just extraordinary connection and extraordinary experience, and she was telling me all about her artwork. Artwork is something that's fairly new to me in terms of understanding and appreciating and truly valuing it, and we just had this amazing connection and amazing experience. And it was kind of cool because it really opened me up. So it was really the highlight of my day, and I had all these things that I had to get done that day. And so by being spontaneous, it was amazing how I was able to step back and reflect and see how much spice that actually added to my life and how amazing it was. So after that, I actually said to myself, I need to be a little more spontaneous. I need to add more spice and throw a few curveballs into my life a little bit more, and break some of my regiment and break some of my routine. And often so many of us that are on this path to really be the best human beings that we can be, who are immersed in personal growth and development and really creating their extraordinary life. We have these goals and these intentions, and we very regimented in terms of what we're doing, and that's awesome to do. I'm not saying to get rid of that. But within that, know that life is about having some curveballs. Life is about spicing it up. Life is about being spontaneous and going with the flow. And to go with the flow, that sometimes you think you're gonna go left, you end up going right, and vice versa. And having these schedules can sometimes actually dim our light. So for me, being spontaneous, connecting with this person, having a wonderful experience, really spiced things up. It shines so much more light. It gave me tons of ahas since I experienced that day, and I'm gonna invite you to do the same. Throw some spontaneity into your life, spice things up, break a routine, try it for a couple days this week, see how it goes for you, and I'd love to know if you have the same experience as I do. So thanks for listening in, thanks for tuning in, thanks for being on this journey with me. Lots of love to all of you, and we will chat soon. Have a great week.